The world is right now changing, and we capture what we can to stay positive. Because right now, I've escaped the negativity. I'm living the positive. In isolation, in seclusion from all that are imbalance, we attain the balance in consciousness, in nature, and in liberty. So we stay away from those who have not attained that centrifugal balance while in this realm. So while in this realm, we've attained heights of full joy. Now enjoy our full joy every moment with a positive outlook, positive expression, and positive liberty. And the liberty becomes more than a liberty, becomes life itself, where you can share with others.
That's right.
And when others seek to come around to experience this liberty, they have to turn down their value. Because they're yet to attain full recognition of the consciousness of pure joy and happiness through the overstanding of all equal change and balance. The only truth in the universe that governs all religion, all philosophies, all books. So when you release and overs the all and give thanks to the all, and then you live it, and you can share it with mankind, you know what I say? So if you live it, you get the perfect joy and happiness. Sometimes it's hard to find those who can experience it with that same frequency, but for those who you can capture in the moment, that they have that moment of fearlessness to live this fullness of life, that is only when you just realize, okay, one or two or three. So you search and you find them, and when you do, you spend 1 or 2 minutes, because that's all they have, but you have an infinite amount of time to full joy, the full nirvana that you found on planet Earth. And it's the internal herb. It is the righteousness of joy and happiness internally, abundantly, that we search for. But some find it, and we're willing to share it with those who want to listen or feel or be consistent in the interaction with those who have found it. Truth, all equal change and balance, the only truth in the universe.
So what's your message to the world as far as self-healing?
To activate the only truth in the universe. There's no books that have the truth that I bring. All, which is the Almighty, what you call God on earth, is called the all. And that all is only doing two things, changing and balancing. So we practice the law of the black hole, the butterfly, the water, the stone. We practice the law of change and balancing within ourselves that govern the living and the dormant down to the metal. So healing is about recognizing what the all is doing, so we can activate it within ourselves. We change to balance, change to balance, change to balance. And that's how we activate the all, which you call God. So now that I'm teaching for 2023 the new law of the universe, not planet Earth, the governance, which is the new law of the universe. So now we're living in a more vaster condition. So the mortals that are here that didn't get it or overstand the liberty in their dysfunctional societies and confusion, we bring them a new message from the all. So they can change and balance with governments, with themselves, with their family, with their diets, with their emotions, with their feelings. Them change and balance, which is the only truth. And it governs love because love has an opposite, which is hate. And in the universal law, there's no opposite. And because change has no opposite, and balance has no opposite, love on earth has an opposite, which is hate. That's why it's not working for Uno. Because what worked for the butterfly has to work for Uno. But you now practice the God of the butterfly, you practice the God of man. So because the butterfly don't need to understand to overstand God, the butterfly changing and balancing, which is the force that God is. So God is a change and a balance. God is, and you activate the God of change and balance, which form us, not create us. Nothing is created because energy cannot be created or destroyed. So humans functioning on a consciousness of limited intelligence. I wouldn't say lower, because nothing is higher or lower. But these humans are functioning on a limited intelligence because they didn't listen or didn't take the time to study, want no more. So as an African being, as a supreme intelligence being connected to the supreme consciousness, the infinite brain versus the cornal brain. The physical brain is limited. But because we create a bridge between the infinite brain, we had to figure out what the infinite was doing. And the infinite in ideas, thoughts, feelings, emotions, touch, cycles is changing and balancing. So now that I've written the formula for truth on planet Earth, all equal change and balance, mankind can now apply that to them life.
How does someone get your teaching? How do they reach you? How do they get in touch with you?